Hey everyone, welcome back to the Prepared Mind channel, your place for satire, and some might even say fact. So let's discuss some facts. Oh boy, I tell you. They've got a tool out there, folks, and it's a heck of a tool. It's practically magic. It's very powerful. It controls people mentally. It controls people physically. It produces huge effects. That tool is what we call money. And it is a stealthy tool. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Ah, boy, money. You see, the person that controls the money, or the people that control the money, or the ideology that controls the money, controls the rest of us. You know, what is money? Well, money is a way to represent value. I think is the best way to say it. Money is the thing that represents value. You know, what has value? Human thought? Well, let's just say that human thought is a way to represent value. It's a type of money. So thinking, right? Human thought, good ideas, they have value. You can share an idea, you know, like freedom, liberty, our Constitution. Those are very valuable things. And we give it freely. We give that idea freely. The Constitution's an incredible, powerful document, very valuable. An entire nation, hell, an entire planet could take the Constitution and make all the people very happy, and they could become very wealthy. A great amount of wealth. But the Constitution has said, well, you can have that for free. America says, this is the greatest thing we've got. Freedom and liberty. We'll show you how to get it. All you have to do is have basic education, some philosophical know-how, and the ability to read. And here's this incredibly immense, valuable thing. But people don't want that, do they? Nope. No, they don't want that piece of paper. In fact, most of the world wants to destroy that ideology of freedom. They hate it. So what has value? How do you represent value? Well, they call it money. For a long time, that was honest as well. Money was gold and silver. It was a way to at least exchange one object that represented all things of value. Money could represent manufacturing. Money could represent food, agriculture, meat, produce. That was something that people made or produced, actually. And it had value. It represented an object, things, food, represented value. Well, they got us to give up things of value and instead chase this stuff called money, this stealthy weapon of control. People want it because, well, you can buy anything with it, but guess what? We don't control it. We don't control it. They took our ideas and said, those are not valuable. And then they took our money and told us it's not valuable, or it's too valuable, or you don't get to have that, and instead we'll give you paper money or currency. And that became their stealth weapon. They could take a piece of paper that has nothing on it of value, unlike the Constitution, and they'd have people fighting over it and fighting for it. They have you working your ass off for it. That's why I'm here. Going to go do work at 0 dark 30. because this is what I have to do in order to exist. And now they're going to take our piece of shit, worthless paper currency. They're going to take it away from us and give us something that has even less control. You see, I can take the paper and I can go out behind a building and I can buy some ammunition with it, something of real value. I can take that paper and I can go buy whatever I want. And I don't have to tell anyone. I don't have to ask permission. But they're taking that away from us, and they're going to give us electronic currency. An electronic, worthless stealth weapon. And it's a weapon, folks, they put in our hands. Central bank digital currency, CBDC. Cashless society, cashless system. It's a weapon they put in our hand, but it doesn't hurt others. It helps them. That is the stealthy weapon they have. That's the weapon. And the weapon that we hold is now hurting us. It used to be that human value, things of value that humans have, we would hold for ourselves, or we could give to others. Like the Constitution, a very powerful weapon of freedom. It was an idea, concept, has value. We give it away freely. And then we say, you've got to work your ass off to get some silver and gold. You've got to work your ass off to get some of this paper money. And now you got to work your ass off to get some digital currency that has no value whatsoever unless they say it is. And you can't trade or exchange it for anything of value unless they allow you. That is stealth weaponry right there. You can't use it against others, against the government. You can't, it's not a valuable tool against the government. They'll just shut it off. And if you misbehave, like everyone knows what fuck you money is. If you have fuck you money, you can do whatever the hell you want. Meaning you have an accrued amount of wealth, whether it's in real estate, precious metals, you own companies. They can't touch you. You've got fuck you money. They don't like you having that. You don't need to have that. They want to take that from you. They want you to own nothing, and then they tell you you'll be happy. Talk about a stealth concept that is completely absent of value. But they tell you you'll be happy. So when you got fuck you money, they can't hurt you. So they keep us in a position where if you want to buy something, you need their permission. You have to behave. If you get out of line and start talking like I am, you're a bad person and they'll get you fired. They'll destroy your relationships. They'll take away your friends, your family, all the things that matter to you. It's a stealth weapon. You can't live without the medium of exchange. The currency. Money, the stealth weapon. Money used to be valuable, now it's fucking worthless. And you can only exchange it if they allow you. That's control. That's what they want. That's how they do things. They've tricked everybody on the planet into thinking these little paper slips are the thing of value. And it's only valuable to other people who want it. So they convinced everyone that the paper dollar is what they need. That is a stealth weapon. Nobody has caught on to the extent they need to. Well, I take that back. They tried to develop cryptocurrencies as an alternative currency to exchange. What happened? People go to jail. What happened? The government says they're illegal. What happened? The government punishes people because in order to buy cryptocurrency, you have to exchange their stealth money for it. And when you get their stealth money, now you've attached something that is, shall we say, virally dangerous. It's attached. It becomes a tracking system. The control. Once you buy something, they control it. That's why money laundering is so wrong. They call it wrong. You try and hide the fact that you got something, that you possess it, that you're going to do something else with it that you want to do, and they don't want you having any of that privacy. So their currency, the electronic currency, is going to be the most stealth weapon out there. You're going to bust your ass to get it, but it's going to have no value unless they allow you to use it. It can't buy the things you want, only the things they allow. You can't hold it. It has no real value on the planet. I remember when they tried saying a Bitcoin has value, and I said, where? Well, it's some kind of super duper blockchain thing. I go, yeah, but what does it do? Well, you can. It's a ledger system. It's a distributed ledger system. I go, okay, so it's a filing cabinet full of tracking. And so you're tracking the ownership of a filing cabinet because it doesn't do anything other than that. But it's gonna have a program in it. Oh, okay, like the Constitution is a program. You're telling me it has something of value, but anyone can have it. So why does that make it valuable? Because it gives you freedom. It gives you freedom, John. It's something that they don't control, that you now possess, and you can do what you want with it. I understand that. That I get. The Constitution, though given freely, has value. Cryptocurrencies you got to buy into, but they have some value. Others have no value, other than you can purchase things with them. You can exchange your labor for them. So that has value. But it's a stealth weapon. It's like a drug addict. The drug, they say, has value. It's hard to get. And when you have it, you sure feel good. But there's a price to pay. It controls you. Real wealth is something you control and it benefits you. Stealth weapon, stealth wealth, if you will, controls you. You do the dance for money, it controls you. You own the money, like real estate, gold, silver, food, water, shelter. See where I'm going? You cannot be controlled. And of course, someone can come and shoot you and kill you. They can do that anytime they want anyways. Someone being the bad guys. So the next question, and I'll end on this, is how do you get out of their system? How do you take possession and control of your life back? It is not an easy question. It's not an easy task. But you start with this. Your mind. Chance favors the prepared mind is yours.